Yo, yo, what's up? It's Kate coming to you from Anime Missy. Hope you like and watch and enjoy my video about why it is that I watch anime. Listen, I cannot tell you how many times people have asked me, why do you watch that stuff? It's so weird, it's strange, it's so weird, blah, blah, blah. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit insulted when people ask me this. And it's as if someone's trying to aggressively rip off my arm, slice it open, and examine and dissect one of my veins. I'm not your lab rat to be observed or your weird anime friend, but sure, since you asked, let's talk about why it is that I watch anime. Okay, look, I get it. I was there once. I understand, the typical naive child who judged others for being different. I used to think, people who watched anime were strange too. Not to mention, I always heard from my friends, spewing negative connotations towards people. They would call them those kids, saying that if they like anime, that they probably only watch hentai. Maybe that social negativity was why I never had a second thought about it, or maybe even to this day, still slightly repress part of my nerdiness. So I didn't start watching anime until this summer after college. That was when I realized that I was the greatest hypocrite of all time. Okay, I watched and majorly loved Pokemon and My Neighbor Totoro and Miyazaki movies until the age of 15. Why wouldn't I take a stab at this again? Soon, one thing led to another, and I came across the top shows on Netflix category and saw the anime 7 Deadly Sins on the popular row. And mind you, this was May of 2015, whereas that anime came out in October 2014, meaning it had only been released 7 months prior, and in that short time made its way up to the popular stream in Netflix. So it must be good, right? I mean, that's what I was thinking. So I click on it, and at first I thought, wow, this is my first time hearing Japanese. That's how much of an uncultured swine I was, guys. I had never heard Japanese before, ever, in my 21 years of existence. Not once. Anyway, it was kind of strange, right? And I listened to it and became slowly more attracted to it. It was very melodic, this rhythmic song, tune, language. So after I got past that momentary catharsis, I was literally staring at my screen, asking, why is there so much of a disproportionate boob job on this chick? I mean, why is he just nonchalantly touching her there? And oh my god, the sexualization of females. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Now I understand that all that is what you call the fan service for the fans who like to service themselves. I don't know. Apparently it's a common thing in anime. I have yet to find a producer and ask them why. Nande must you do this? Okay, whatever. So I ignored it, kept watching a few more episodes, and went to sleep. And then at work the next day, something incredible happened. I caught myself thinking about the 7 Deadly Sins. And suddenly it was like the monotony of my routine black and white life was flipped upside down, and all I could think about was the colorful, creative world of 7 Deadly Sins. I started to feel this intense pull towards the characters, their stories, their emotions, the magic. I was like, holy shit. I can't wait to get home and watch me some more anime. I remember feeling so excited. I got more pep in my step, felt a brighter attitude, wanted to try speaking Japanese to strangers. The typical jolly stuff. And that's how it all began, of course. Then came the bingement. Binging? I like bingement. It's a new word coined and copyrighted by me. Bingement. The bingement began 7 Deadly Sins to Inuyasha, to the adventures of Sinbad, to Sword Art Online, to Akame ga Kill, to Charlotte. I mean, I was just this insatiable anime savage. And let me tell you, that was the greatest summer of my life. It was like a perpetual high on life for 3 months. I probably watched 20 to 30 different anime in that summer alone. I mean, I had some serious catching up to do on the years of my life of missing out on this good stuff. But you know what the best part? It was like I was Edmond Dantes that just discovered the legendary treasure of the Lost Spada family. And it was my own little secret, my own private Paradise Falls that only I knew about. It's like, you ever had that feeling when you're reading a book and you're so completely absorbed in it? That story is all you can think about and you just can't wait to dive back into it when you get home, or you just can't wait to pick it up and go right back into where you left off. Well, why is that? I mean, literally, the words in a book are just words, but somehow in our minds, we're able to imagine the characters, their hardships, their struggles and revelations, and we develop these relationships with these figments of our imagination. I mean, we become emotionally invested, right? And when that awesome, life-changing book is over, you feel this sense of remorse, this sense of loss, like, damn, it can't be over. No, what am I going to look forward to every day? So, side note, in no way, shape, or form am I insinuating that life is just bleak and the only solace we find is in books, TV, and other methods of distraction. But sometimes, as an adult or even as a teenager, life can be unfeeling at times. It can make some of us feel apathetic and just kind of there. And maybe some of you have experienced that. I know I have, probably for the majority of it. But let's not use tools of distraction to escape our routine lives, but improve it. Okay, blah, blah, maybe a video for another philosophical time. And this is my point. This is why I watch anime. Because it's not about what you watch. It's about where do you go when you watch. I don't mean like you're going to Starbucks or a cat cafe and flip open your GB-covered laptop and plug into Kiss Anime. No, I mean, what place do you go to in your mind or body? Is it a place of peace? Is it a place of serenity? A place of playfulness or naughtiness? Is it a place for expression or curiosity? And, you know, for me, it makes me feel inexplicable joy and probably a combination of all those other things. And it hit me, you know, as we age, we lose sight of the importance of those feelings. That's what makes us feel alive. And it's from this idea that I made this slightly overdramatic t-shirt. A day without anime is not a day worth living. You know? Side note number two, I was at the grocery store the other day, and I kid you not, 2 separate strangers walked up to me and were like, yo, I like your shirt. And I'm like, yo, thank you. And they're like, yo, where'd you get that? And I'm like, yo, right here, brother. Here. And they're like, yo. And I'm like, yo. And it was just so great just to be like, they get me. And I'm like, I get you, you know? Peace. So the next time someone says to me, or says to you, ew, anime? Why do you watch that? That's strange. Isn't that like hentai? Oh my god. I'm simply going to say, yeah, you know why, Karen? Because it makes me unfucking believably happy. Give them a big smile. Just give them one of these. I promise you, they won't say anything back. They'll look at you and be like, oh. Okay. And no one should ever try to make you feel bad about the things that you love. If they do, find new friends or don't give them your time, because your time is valuable. So that marks the end of this vid. I'm sorry if I offended anyone in any way, but again, this is sort of my short introduction video on why I'm doing this YouTube channel and the motivation behind it. It's not something I want to be quiet about anymore. right? I want to find and hear from all my fellow weebs, otakus, anime lovers, or perhaps anime novices that have never seen anime and want to give it a try. So comment and tell me why you watch anime or why you don't. Like and subscribe to Anime Missy if you want. Thanks for listening, and sayonara.